connected.
What's up, everybody? It's dafobra here. And I gotta tell you, I just changed the oil on my CBR 600RR over here, and there ain't nothing as smooth as a transmission with fresh oil. Now, the oil wasn't in here that long, maybe 2,500 miles or so, but I got hopefully 5 or 6 months left of riding time this season. And I was like, you know what? Who wouldn't want to change the oil in the garage when the temperature inside shows about 95 degrees? And that was yesterday. Outside was not that hot, but today it's about that hot outside. But I just feel like riding this baby. I do. So if you haven't noticed by now, I've kind of stuck to an upload schedule. I'm uploading now Wednesdays and Sundays. So if you're watching this, it's either a Wednesday or a Sunday. Or I just screwed up my schedule. But I doubt it, because I'm trying to really stay on top of it. I mean, ooh, what do we got here? Acura MDX? Police car? Serious, bro? Nah. So, I've been talking a lot to my buddy Mark and my buddy Clutch First about the channel and kind of where I want to go with it. I mean, I started this channel, I don't even know, what was it, 5 years ago? I had my Ninja 250, and at the time I was just trying to learn more about the bike and more about riding, because I was a fairly new rider. Actually, no, I was a new rider. And you know, you want to learn more. And at the time, motovlogging was just that. It was just talking. And you know, it was a very small community. What we got here? Another one? I don't know. It's supposed to be a blue light if that's a firefighter. So yeah, it was a much smaller community then, and I'm not saying one is better or worse. And to be honest with you, most of the people who started out doing it really aren't doing it too much or at all. And that's cool, you know, it's just the way it is. People kind of drop off. I mean, myself, I've thought about stopping this for, I don't know, a couple of times, because it takes, you know, a decent amount of work and materials and cameras and technology and mostly time. Even though I said time already, I'm going to say it again. I thought of something that one of my good friends, Bilma, by way of motorcycle, an amazing motovlogger, probably one of the best in the history of motovlogging, saying he doesn't feel relevant. And I remember, this is a couple of years ago, I remember listening to what he was saying, going, what do you mean you're not relevant? I mean, I really enjoy your stuff, blah, blah, blah. And he was like a first generation motovlogger. But now, you know, I feel much that same way, or I have felt much that same way. And that's why the content on my channel has been kind of sporadic. I really enjoy doing the reviews, and I enjoy people telling me that they find value in the things that I've created. And as a content creator, that's really what drove me most. Had driven me most? Regardless, we're going to take a ride. Thinking about it, it's like, what was the goal for my channel? Where did I want it to go? You know, and I've been asking people what they've thought, but it really comes down to what I want. In the beginning, I always used to talk about, you know, vlogging was a way of connecting with people, and it really has been great at that. However, I do want the channel to grow. I want to provide more content for you, my viewers, and enjoyment for myself. So to that end, you know, I'm going to stick to more of a consistent upload schedule, and we're going to kind of raise the bar of what we're doing here and have a little more fun with the vlogs. I tend to stay within a comfort zone, I guess, and I fully admit that. I like to have a lot of fun, and you know, things I might say, you might not be in agreement, and it might not always be about motorcycles too, because I do kind of keep this motorcycle centric. But I was watching Clutch First's video this morning, and that's a conversation that we actually had last weekend at Mark's house, talking about how motovlogging is kind of, it's evolving, and it's becoming something a little different than just the traditional motovlogs. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with a landscaping truck in front of me. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know what? You gotta let it evolve. So I'm going to pull to the left of this guy. So, you know, I'm gonna push it a little bit. I'm gonna roll the dice and try to have a little more fun with the channel. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet a fan. Wish there was a turn signal here. I really do. But like I said, you know, I'm keeping it real for you guys. I know you want to see some good content on the channel, and I want to have a lot of fun with the channel. So hopefully we can marry those two together. Oh, that air though. Yeah, right. Imagine that. It's nice because you go down this road and the Southern State Parkway, which I lovingly call the Southern State Parking Lot, is right up here, and then you go into a little state park, which is really nice. It's got some curvy roads. There we go. There's the Southern State. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's not too bad on the one side. Great ride today despite all the heat. I just want all of you to know that thank you very much for the years of support. And those of you who are relatively new subscribers of mine, thank you for checking out my content. Thank you for appreciating my content. And I really appreciate the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. We can have a great time here in New York. Till then, ride safe, everybody. See ya.